Long run average costs. As additional workers are added from 1 to 4, the marginal physical product is increasing, represented by the downward slope of the short run average cost curve. Worker number 4 sees the point where the benefits of employing workers stop, as the marginal increase in output from employing workers is at its peak. Worker 5 is where the MES is reached, the minimum efficient scale, as the average output is 32 units. This is at its highest point. But importantly, worker number 5 shows the first fall in marginal output from 40 to 36 units. The addition of workers 7 and 8 see the lowest point on the average cost curve, and worker number 9 shows the average cost curve beginning to rise. In the average cost section of the table, we can see that the average cost has increased from £31 to £35 at this point. Because we are dealing with the short run, the only option that the firm has is to increase more workers and to see the marginal physical product fall and the average costs rise. But in the long run, they could buy another machine, as in the long run, all factors of production are variable. The firm moves to SRAC2, short run average cost curve 2. And the process would start again from the point of view of employing more workers until the minimum efficient scale has been reached and then passed. And so it goes on, diminishing returns causing average costs to rise, and the firm expanding in the long run by purchasing more capital equipment and moving to short run average cost curve 3. As the firm grows in size, with each round of purchasing capital equipment, the firm benefits from economies of scale. This diagram shows the economies of scale. It shows how the firm is benefiting from those economies of scale until it reaches the minimum efficient scale. From that point on, any increase in output, any increase in size, any increase in more capital equipment is leading to diseconomies of scale, and the average cost curve, the long run average cost curve, is moving up again. Economies of scale can take the form of internal economies of scale, such things as risk-bearing economies of scale or financial economies of scale. As this diagram shows, when such internal economies of scale are at play, then the firm sees movement along the long run average cost curve. As output increases, costs go down. This is increasing returns to scale. With external economies of scale, such things as positioning your factory in an area where there are many local suppliers of your component parts, the firm would experience a shift in the long run average cost curve downwards, lowering the costs at all output levels. However, this would also apply to all the competitors in the area. They would also benefit from this particular external economy of scale.